What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, WBC Super Featherweight World Champion, star boxer, Shakur Foster. Shakur Foster is a very interesting fighter in the sport of boxing. He's 24 wins, 3 losses, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout. But he's better than those 3 losses. He should be 27 wins, no losses, no draws. But he's not. He's like a late bloomer, right? In a sense. Like, he identified, he's kind of like Manny Pacquiao, right? And Bernard Hopkins, right? Bernard Hopkins lost early in his career. Manny Pacquiao got knocked out two or three times early in his career by guys you never heard of, right? And that's similar. Now, Shakur Foster didn't get knocked out, but it's just similar, right? Where Shakur Foster kind of got like this late start in his career. Like it clicked for him late in his career. Now on Saturday, he's going to take on Raymond Ford, another high-profile fighter, right? Skilled fighter, talented fighter, not a superstar, but a star in the sport of boxing. 18 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. He lost to Nick Ball, right? Split decision. But again, you can see that he was weight drained, and the weight had played a major issue with Raymond Ford against Nick Ball. And as he moved up in weight, he looks a lot better. So they're gonna fight this Saturday. Now, Shakur Foster's coming off the biggest win, notable win of his career, as he dominated Cool Boy Stephen Fulton. Dominated him. Now, people have many excuses as to why he won that fight. Oh, Stephen Fulton wasn't the same. He gained too much weight, the weight class too much at 130, and so on and so forth, etc., etc. The facts remain is that Shakur Foster put on a masterclass performance and dominated Cool Boy Stephen Fulton. That's the facts. And I believe, and this is no slight of disrespect, I believe Shakur Foster is getting ready to do the same thing to Raymond Ford. He's going to do the same thing to Raymond Ford. I think he's overlooked because he's not the biggest puncher and because of the losses. The Robson Conceição loss was just diabolical. That was tragical. He beat Robson Conceição the first time and he beat him the second time. That loss shouldn't even been on his record. Again, nonetheless, it is. And I think that because Shakur Foster is not, he don't play the politic game on social media and all that, right? He just a down to earth, real dude, and because of that, he kind of like Errol Spence, right? He stayed to himself. He not with the antics and the games and all that, So because of that, he gets overlooked, and because of those losses, he gets overlooked, right? He gets underestimated. After this performance on Saturday, I believe he's going to dominate Ray Ford. And I think Ray Ford early is going to have success and make it competitive. But in the second half of the fight, I think that Shakur Foster is going to separate himself. And when he does, the world's going to be on notice, and they're going to understand that the Cool Boy Stephen Fulton fight, it wasn't an anomaly. It wasn't by accident. Right, it was because Shakur Foster is that good, and I think that people are going to take notice to just how good Shakur Foster truly is, and I think that the world's going to really pay attention to him. With that said, Shakur Foster is saying that he believes, they got the super friends: Shakur Stevenson, Raymond Ford, Keyshawn Davis, Richardson Hitchens, although Richardson Hitchens and Keyshawn don't get along, right? It's the super friends, right? And Shakur Foster has been chasing down, as he says, Raymond Ford's daddy and Shakur Stevenson. He's been chasing this fight down. with Shakur. He don't like Shakur. He don't like how things played out with him and Shakur. And he been chasing this fight with Shakur Stevenson down. And he believes that Shakur Stevenson is already preparing and training. If this fight, if O'Shaquie Foster beats Raymond Ford, he believes that Shakur Stevenson fight is next. And he believes that Shakur Stevenson is already at the table calling for O'Shaquie Foster should he beat Raymond Ford. It's a storyline. It's a big fight. And Shakur is going to feel like he have an advantage because O'Shaquie's going to have to go up to 135. Although I believe his fight with Fulton was a catchweight or something of that magnitude, right? If I'm not mistaken. I believe it was like 130 something, 132, 133, something like that, right? It was above 130. O'Shaquie has a wiry frame like Terrence Crawford, so he can make the weight. And O'Shaquie Foster is going to separate himself. He going to show you that he could box, and he could bang, and he got power. And I view O'Shaquie Foster and Shakur Stevenson fight like Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather. Not to that level. I know people going to be like, oh, no. You know, I'm just giving an example of the actual fight itself. I think it's that type of fight. I think O'Shaquie Foster has the tools, the skill set, the size, the mindset to give Shakur Stevenson the toughest fight of his career. I believe that. Technically wise, he's going to do it. So it makes sense. So O'Shaquie Foster, he's like, man, Shakur's already planning and game planning to fight me. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But let me know what y'all think, man. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Am I wrong? Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.